Hi, so this is how to add and edit products in your store. It's reasonably simple. It might take you quite a while the first or second time you do it, but as you do it a couple of times, you'll be flying through it in no time. It just gets a little bit of getting used to, that's all. So in this email, I will give you a username and password, and when you log in with it, you'll obviously get greeted by this screen. So what we need to do is we're going to add a new product. We're going to add a new product. So on the left here, go on Products, Add a Product. You get greeted by this screen, fairly simple. At the top here, put in the product title. So the product title is here, and this is where we're going to put the main description of the item. There are two places to put descriptions on your product. You have got this one at the top, which is called the short description, and then you've got this one at the bottom, which is called the long description. Even though it's the short description is longer than the long description on this random item I put on earlier. This one is meant to be shorter than this one. So this is just kind of like maybe bullet points about the item, or you can understand what kind of stuff should go there. And here is where you would put the full kind of product description. So the full product description, this one down the bottom, full product description here. As I say, that will go down to the bottom here. As we go down, we come to the product category section, and this is where you just select what category of product you want. So I mean, for this example, we will use clocks, watches and timepieces. So we click that, and then that's all we have to do for the product category. It just automatically will put it in the right place. Ignore everything in this box that says striking page general options. You don't need to touch that. We come down and we have the product data. So here, I mean, if you can't see regular price and sale price, just click on the left here at general, and it'll bring it up. And obviously here you put your regular price in pounds and pence. Oops, pressed enter by mistake, ignore that. So here you put your regular price in pounds and pence, and if you're having a sale, you put the sale price, and it'll say, item used to be £99, now £10 on your item. Shipping we'll get to at the end of this tutorial. A little bit more in depth. It's not too hard, but it's just a little bit more explaining to do. So ignore shipping for now. Come down, ignore all the custom fields. The very bottom, product short description, and again, like I say, that is this bit here. So product short description, short description here. And that's what you've got to do with regards to the text. So now we just need to put some pictures on. There are two types of pictures. The featured image, which is the main image of the product, and then the product gallery, where you can add extra images if you want. So the featured image is this big image here, and when you are on the shop page, which when we have more items, we'll list several items on this page. That's obviously the item, the image that is shown. So that is the featured image. And obviously when you click on it, it will take you to this page again, which the featured image is the first one they see. So it's obviously the best image of your product, basically the one you want to show off the most is what your featured image should be. To set your featured image, all you do is click Set Featured Image on the right down here. If you need to upload the file from your computer, just click Upload Files, click select files, and then just add the file as normal. Or if you've already uploaded the file, just click on the one you want. It'll have a little tick on it, either way you do it, and then just click set featured image down the bottom right here, and it'll pop up here. And for the product gallery, these are these three images down here that will pop up in a little box when they are clicked. These are what's called the gallery images. So go to the product gallery, click add product gallery images, and again upload them if you want, or if they're already up here, just use those. So I'll just click these. If you want to select more than one, hold down the control key, or you can just add one at a time. It's up to you. You click add to gallery, and again these three are here. Don't worry about that not loading up. Sometimes it doesn't load up fully, but it will do when the page is done. And then all we do is come back to the top right and click publish. Now, as you can see, the product is published. Got a little note at the top. If we click view product, you can see product title, sale price, old price, short description. There's the featured image, and here's the images in the gallery. If we click on it, it pops up. Obviously down the bottom, description. And that's all there is to adding a new product. Very, very simple. So the only thing we need to do now is specify how much it's going to cost for shipping. And that is where we need to do something called shipping classes. So to do that, we go on products and then shipping classes down here. And how we do this is quite simple. We basically create a shipping class for each amount it's going to cost. So if you had coins, for example, being posted at £1, we'd create a shipping class called £1, and then we'd have, if you had kind of bigger items shipping at £10, we'd create a class called £10. So basically, just call the name of the class however much you want to ship the item for. So for this example, we'll say £4. You can put this as much, however you want. The customer won't see this. This is only for us to organise the shipping. So just put £4 in the top, and then nothing else needs filling out. You click add new shipping class, and then you see £4. So what we need to do now is tell the system that £4 means £4. So we go to, on the left, WooCommerce, down to settings, then across the top here to shipping, and then we click on flat rate, and you just come down the bottom here to shipping class. Ignore that shouldn't be there because that's just from me messing around earlier. So you'll be greeted with something like this. You click add cost, and then you select the shipping class that you want to tell it how much to charge for. We've only got £4 here at the moment, but obviously when you add more classes, it will come with extra ones. So you just select the one you want, put the cost in pounds and pence, and at the bottom just click save changes. And there we can see now it says shipping class £4. So if we go back to our product, we can now tell the system that we want to use the shipping class £4 for that product. So how we do that is on the left here, we go to products, and then at the top click products, and here will be a list of all your products. I mean, obviously there's just a load of random ones here that we've just put on just to show you what it looks like, but obviously when the store's up and running, this will have your actual products in. So what we need to do is edit a product. So we just hover over the one we want, which is this one, and click edit. And then we're back to exactly the same as we had before. Everything's been saved, obviously. So we go on to down to product data and click on shipping. And then all we do is shipping class £4. Now, once we've done that, we just click update. And there we go. It will now apply a charge of £4 when we try and check out the item, which we'll do in a second. Again, if you click on shipping, you see it says £4. Now, if you have, say, another item that you want shipping to be £4 for, so not this example clock, say you had something else like a different kind of clock, or you had, I don't know, a chair or anything, you don't have to create a new shipping class for each and every single item. So if you've already got one created for £4, you just use the same £4 one. So just for example, we'll edit another random item. Test product 1, for example. So here we've got a brooch, and let's say we wanted to charge £4 for that. Just click on shipping, click £4, and click update. And that's all you've got to do for that. You haven't got to go back to the settings page and do that all again. Once you've set up the class of £4, that's it. You just select £4 here, and then that's all done. And that's obviously the same if you create a class for £1 or you create a class for £20, or whichever classes you want to create, whichever prices you want. At the start, you'll obviously find yourself doing that quite often as you get different kind of postage, but as time goes on, you'll have created them all, and you won't have to go into the settings page and do all that kind of stuff because you already have made them. So yeah, let's just test this now and show you how it works. So if we go back to the store, and here is the product we've made, so we'll just click add to cart. Excellent. That's one from earlier, so we'll just remove that from the cart. Excellent. And as you can see here, it says shipping flat rate £4. It's obviously per item, so if we have 2 items, update the cart, shipping is £8. And that's all there is to it, really. Obviously, they click proceed to checkout, and then they'll get their options to put in their payment and stuff. But that's not completely set up yet. But I mean, that is basically all there is to it. You might have a couple of questions the first time you try and do it. I've tried to explain it as best I can in the video, but I'm sure I've not explained something properly. If you do have any problems, just give me a call. Always happy to help. Maybe I can even talk you through it over the phone, so we get one done properly, and then we can you can go and add them from there. But like I say, if you get stuck, please do just give me a call. Happy to help out. So I mean, good luck with it. Thanks very much.